Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We're playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Just about to head to the Monolith, so let's hop on SKA and zip right over here.
You should do the honors.
It's always, always time for a swim. Alright, well that unlocks this area. Let's see here. Curious if there's anything... No, I don't see any beaches or anything that would be accessible now that we've broken through. Okay, well let's just head in then.
We can do this. For Gustav. For all of them.
him down. Cut him down. Time to end this. Maximum damage. Ready to strike. Maximum damage.
Blades sharpened.
Ready to strike. My turn. Overdue for some mayhem.
The dance begins.
Time to end this.
Ugh, our attacks do nothing.
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work. Wait, my L.
I don't think this is...
No. No.
Everybody okay?
Follow her. Quickly.
What?
This might be our only chance.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, this place looks cool.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you all right, Mael?
Up there. She's... the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Alright, up we go then. These frames look a little bit like the paint workshop. Right, Landstrom levels up to 15.
Good stuff.
Color Lumina. I'm actually gonna swap his weapon here. Back to the Colton. Sure looks like someone painting to me. Huh. Cool.
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again. That reminds me. I think I might need to check my luminas here. Breaker. It doesn't look too bad. Most of this stuff I just don't need. Good enough. Well, another recoat for the pile. Seeing any. Oh, there's another one. Ah, there was the last one there.
stuff.
The revive tint. This is the flag that I think I saw over here. Yeah, okay. That just leads back to the where we went. Okay. I think he's missing dead energy, like one of them. I'm gonna have to check my limits after this. Yeah, I hope he's got all of them on.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see here. Burning mark. Augmented aim makes sense. Breaking shots is kind of meh right now. Energizing attack, energizing parry. Marking shots, powerful shots. Rewarding mark. Probably don't really need stun boost. Oh, who's that big fella over there? This looks like a new enemy. Oh. Looks like Minoko gets his spot back.
Again. Teaching her children to paint, huh?
Hmm. Three kids. Well, that looks like that might be the way to continue if we're seeing this, so I'm gonna head back. Alright, so this little dual wielder person kind of reminds me of that creepy thing we saw outside one of the windows in the manor. It's got a lot of health. Clair's foot. Let's take a look at Clair's foot. Clair and Feeble. Medium light damage to all enemies. One hit. Applies powerless for 3 turns. Meh, okay. Oh, this looks like a Vec. Is that was that the name?
Well, that will help.
Can't remember. That boss in the meadows, spring meadows. Guess we fought the frost one as well on the world map.
Let's cover path. Sweet taste of battle.
New foot. Effect spear. Single or high. Deals high single target earth damage and applies powerless for 3 turns, 1 hit. I don't know. Seems pretty meh as well. Cleansing tint upgraded though.
Well, that will help. It's just the bridge. Yeah, okay. That just leads back to where we came from. Alright, well, it looks like everything is explored over here.
entering or re-entering the flying waters. Yeah, kind of seems that way, huh? First area was a lot like and had the enemies from the Spring Meadows. Now it kind of looks like we're heading into the Flying Waters area, or what looks like the Flying Waters. Guy's beating me. Alright, Brule Rum and Cruel Rum leveling up to 15. You know what? 1 second here. I'm gonna go back. Make sure I didn't miss something back here, because I feel like I might have. Hopefully I didn't, but I want to double check here. No, I think we got it. Yeah. Yeah, it's that guy. Okay. All right, false alarmsies. We got it. Oh, you know what though? Did I touch this flag? Let's go do that. I actually don't think I interacted with the flag over here. I actually don't remember if if it's totally necessary to do that either. But whatever, just make sure. Okay, well we did now. It's official. Looked like you could go in there, but nope. Oh, hello there, merchant. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, hello there. You're new. Haven't seen you a lot before. How'd you get here? Me? Been stuck here for ages. To know how I got here. Quite a mystery, that. Tremors. Ground starts floating, and then bam, here I was, all by my lonesome. I've been lonely, too. Nobody to talk to, except I'm quite an adaptable conversationalist. Yeah, I can talk enough for two. That and scavenging odds and ends has kept me quite busy. I'm a merchant after all, and what's a merchant with no wares? Ah, but not so many customers around here, though. Very few. None, in fact. What's a merchant with no customers? Just a walking bit of storage, eh? But now you're here. You want to take a look, yes? I get to fight him, too. Ooh, more duels, please. Yes, please. Oh, wait. More duels, please. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, you've definitely earned the right to shop my choicest goods. Alright, energizing cleanse. Dispel the first negative status effect and receive... Oh. Dispel the first negative status effect received and gain 2 AP. Okay. Bad stats, but meh, okay. Alright, so here's the Frigaro. Looks like a... Oh yeah, that's Minoko. Free aim shot, spin the bestial wheel to a random value. Free aim shots deal 100% more damage with all masks except Almighty. 100% critical chance while in Almighty mask. And the Vermum. If stanceless, base attack switches to offensive. Counterattacks apply defenseless. Base attack switches to offense. Okay, if stanceless. Critical chance while in offensive stance. Okay. Scales off a luck. That's alright. That's my Luminas. Boy, am I gonna have enough to buy everything? Probably, huh? Yep. Thank goodness. Last thing I want to do is farm a bunch more chroma. Alright. Avenge my brothers for me, yeah? Who are your brothers? I need to know who I'm avenging. Alright, let's see here. Can probably get rid of shielding death for now.
Good stuff.
Okay. Yeah, let's back the way we came. Okay, let's see here.
My turn.
A lot of these resplendent chroma catalysts dropping.
Lovely.
Cut him down.
Stuff just can't live to get a turn. An Obscur's foot. Let's take a look. Oh, we got a Clair. So we've got the Clair and Feeble, and now we've got the Obscur sword, or Obscur sword. Deals high single target dark damage. Five hits. That's pretty good. Deals more damage against powerless target. Okay. High dark damage. Cost is 6 though. Yeah, I'll probably stick with the Glaze Quakes for now. Oh, hello. Look at this.
Good stuff.
More catalysts. Oops. Didn't even bother initiating the first strike with these guys. Got the energizing cleanse. Grapple point down there. Yeah, looks like that's where we need to go. Oh, who's this big fella back here? Looks like a Bergen. He's guarding something back there. Bergens are always so fun. Bergelin looks like that leveled up to 16. Yeah.
Interesting.
What do we get here? Oh, Splendid Chroma Catalyst, really? Oh no, Color Illumina times 5. Or was that still from the battle? Jeez. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Stay marked. Looks like really good stats. 50% chance of applying. Let's see what this is. I didn't fully catch that. Immaculate. Energizing cleanse. He needs a cleanse. Stay marked. Alright, 50% chance to apply mark when attacking a marked target. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, these things are just so fun to fight. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because they're so big, right? Like, it feels more fun for some reason. I was hoping to get the crushing combo there, but, you know, just didn't live long enough. I think I got the 4-hit combo in there. It was like miasma, 4-hit combo, miasma, and then I think it was dead after that. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to check something on Mayo's abilities here. Increase damage to mark targets, doesn't remove mark. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I want to know what's going on with these unlocked or these locked skills, right? Because they're not like the ones over here where these are gradient related. I do like the random Gustav's homage though. That's great. It's a cool skill too. I think actually that's her most powerful one right now. Wait, let me check one more time here. Let's see if that's like lightning element. It is, yeah. High single target lightning damage. Okay. Yeah. Great skill. Anyways, alright, let's head back through here. And I think we just need to come over this way now. Okay, nothing. We've already been over here. Yeah, that's where there was a item back in there. Looks like everything is explored out in this area. Aha. This is the ancient sanctuary area, I guess. Let's save here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I assume we're kind of going to go through all the different areas of the game. Or parts of this dungeon will look like previous areas of the game. Maybe I should say it that way. Sakapatates. I think these guys are probably going to explode on me and annoy me. Let's see here.
Interesting.
Yeah, I hate these things. Secarum level from 4 to 15. Nice. Get the free upgrades. Love that. But yeah, their you know, their explosion when they die is has just always been really annoying. Okay. Is this the ultimate?
Let's carve a path.
Alright, that one was extra annoying. Let's check the ultimate here. This thing better be amazing. Sekapatat Fire. Deals extreme fire to all enemies. 3 hits, apply 3 burns per hit. Yeah, that's okay. Medium fire. How much is the... Oh, it's a 9 though. That's so expensive. Yeah, I don't know. 9 AP is pretty tough to justify.
What have we here?
That's just a big circle.
Good stuff.
Chroma. That's where we came in, I think. Yeah, it must be. Okay, nothing over here. Oh, we got a pain cage up top there. Alright. Guess we gotta figure out how to get there, huh? Oh, hello. Guessing we have to go this way. Oh, a paint spike. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Wait, what? Is there really nothing in there? No way. Huh.
Ready to strike.
Shim leveling up from 4 to 15. I do not understand that. Okay, so here's the paint cage. I don't know what that paint spike was for. I'm not getting it, I guess. Well, I'm not seeing any of these. Huh. Well, there's one of them. Ah, there's another. Okay. Well, so when you blow up the paint spike, it looked like I must have activated the...
Well, that will help.
It looked like it activated the whatever, or destroyed the thing for the paint cage too. Huh, alright, well that was confusing, but... we got it. What was this new one? Random defense. Damage taken is randomly multiplied by a value between 50 and 200%. Okay. That's actually kind of cool, mostly because the crit rate is so high, but yeah, Minoko has 100%, 102% crit rate right now. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool, right? If you're not taking damage anyway, right? Like, who cares if you're... Yeah. Obviously a little different if you're kind of playing normally, right? If you take 200% damage, right? Triple damage instead of normal damage, that's kind of a... it could be kind of a pain. Some of these jerks.
Let's carve a path.
Alright, one shot that one. Alright. Looks like this is the transition into the Stone Wave Cliffs. Oh yeah. Probably the most depressing place in the game. Because of what happened to my boy, my beautiful boy. They did him dirty.
Useful.
Chroma. Guessing that was Renoir and his wife, and she seemed to be disappointed or didn't want to be around him.
Who is she fighting?
Her husband?
Let's carve a path.
She leveled up 10 to 15.
Interesting.
Well, time to find a tank. There he is. Okay, let's just loops up around. Make sure there's nothing up here.
Oh, wow.
Something tells me this is just extra stuff. We'll see. Wow, that's a long rope ride. Holy crap. A mime. Okay. He's got some buddies, it looks like, this time. That's a little odd. But okay, fair enough.
My turn.
Okay, new hairstyles. Let's see. Okay, looks like actually this is kind of a dead end down here, so let's get this tank fight done.
Nice.
What have we here?
That poor guy got wrecked. Okay, just a recoat over here. That's not gonna lie, that's kind of lame. Hey, where'd this guy go? Lose him? Or did he just reappear? Yeah, it looks like he kind of just reappeared over here. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, stop it, stupid. Alright. Gonna have to go all the way around, I see. Otherwise I'm just gonna chase him in a circle.
Let's carve a path. You're outmatched. Time to end this. Like you. That's right. Oh, really? Now's my favorite part. outmatched.
Let's spill some ink.
Cut him down.
Your turn to shine. A bit of violence, yes?
I'm ready.
You're outmatched.
Look and step.
A bit of violence, yes?
Finesse and grace.
You're outmatched.
Thing had ridiculously high defense. Probably a better idea to use aim shots for that fight, but I just didn't want to do that, so. Alright. Let's keep at it. I'll make sure that I didn't forget anything down here. Alright, this is looking good. Looking very explored. And up here was where we went down the rope. Where's the next expedition log? Oh, man, I feel like we've had a bit of a drought in those. Drought of them? Drought of them. That sounds better. Should switch his weapon. Although, it's not for those. These guys seem to be immune to this type of damage.
Ready to strike.
Finesse and grace.
Ooh, let's see.
Time to bleed.
Let's carve a path. Let's carve a path.
Light damage? Or let's try light damage. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the way to go with those. One AP on hitting an enemy's weakness once per turn. Ooh, that seems really good. That only costs 3 Lumina points? That seems really good. Yeah, we can work it.
Oh, lovely.
Ah, the wheel. Awesome. Attributes. Who's got attributes? Oh, look at that.
What have we here?
Looks like some boats over there. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see this flag one more time here. Okay, so this must be the... Oh, hello, I didn't see this guy coming. Must be the Forgotten Battlefield area. Oh, yeah, definitely. Resistant. Oh yeah. Gonna have to swap weapons, I see, for him.
Prepare for oblivion. Ready to strike.
Alright. Troubled leveled up and longer shell. 14 to 15. Okay. Not too impressive there, but... Oh, it does look like there's a way over there. Right. Ooh. A little too close.
Here we go.
Ramison leveled up. Yeah, this place is gonna be big, isn't it? Oh, let's hit this rope first. I wonder how many areas we have to go through.
Wow.
Oh, wow, wow. He He's so impressed by tiny amounts of chroma. We'll come back here later. Let's see what's over here first. And I forgot to switch my weapon again.
Cut him down.
On guard. With the staff.
He's doing some really respectable damage with that.
Good stuff.
Okay, well, looks like just a dead end, but glad I came over here. I had a theory. What do I see through there?
Well, that will help.
Nifty. And that's where we came from. Yeah, because that's the flag. Just zip around this real quick. Nothing around here, okay. Nothing up here either. What is that thing? I want to fight that. But like one that's alive. Let's see. That was... Oh, that was where we were at. That's the enemies that I need to now kill. There we go. Do that.
Let's carve a path.
Get wrecked. Man, that skill is so good. Alright, weakness gain. Let's swap this weapon here too. It was like three points for that too, I think. Oh, at the bottom? Yeah, weakness gain. 1 AP on hitting an enemy's weakness once per turn. That seems so good. Really need empowering attack. Okay. Chroma. Oh no, there's one of those. What are those called? I can't remember the name of those guys. Monoko Station. Can't get up there. What's this? Maybe heading into the Falling Leaves area?
Oh.
Oh, shoot. That's Gustav's arm. Okay, so this is still technically the Forgotten Battlefield. Another manor door. Let's do it. Let's go. Ooh. Greenhouse. Lovely.
Oh, lovely.
Amora Dunamer. Log time.
His little grin. So proud of his latest creation. But at least those memories remain. What hurts more are the memories unmade. The conversations we'll never have. The time we'll never spend. I want rage to consume me. Anything to fill the hollow. But rage won't come. And I just float in an endless nothingness. The person I cannot be around is Alicia. Her pain is a broken mirror. The shards reflecting back tenfold, and every moment with her the cuts deepen and I feel myself unraveling. I know what he'll say. But this is the first time I've felt any surcease. For a few moments a day, my heart beats again.
Seems like this Aline person maybe lost something. The person I can't be around is Alicia. And also the last sentence there, someone would disapprove of what she's doing. For a few moments a day my heart beats again. So she's enjoying whatever she's doing even though someone would disapprove of it. Interesting. Okay, well that looks like that's it for here. Can't drop in from above. Okay, so that was that door. Yeah, we're running low on doors. Unopened doors, that is. Okay, very cool. That is freaking sweet. Okay. Oh, heading to, or transitioning into Monoko Station. I see. And this place is freaking huge. Betting this video is gonna end up being crazy long.
We're inside her mind. These are memories.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
Interesting. Also, what is making that sound? Oh, check it out. Oh boy. You gonna fight this? Yup.
My turn. Ready to strike. You're outmatched.
Didn't even get a turn. Very cool. Okay, we've got a pain cage down there. Let's do it. Hey, it's the wheel again. Alright, where's this last one at? Oh, right there.
Nice.
Empowering parry. Each successful parry increases damage by 5% until... What's it? I'm already liking the sound of it, but... Weakness gain. There it is. Each successful parry increases damage by 5% until the end of the following turn. Taking any damage removes this buff. Stats on that are amazing. Increase damage by 5% until the end of the following turn. Okay, well, that'll be good if I've got extra Lumina points. It'll be especially good later on in the game where we remove the damage cap, because we're not getting much out of that sort of damage increase stuff with our damage capped. Well, I see enemies over this way. Let's actually go up this. I see some handholds over here. Check this first. So this area is a little bit less like Minoko Station and more like that other optional dungeon. Was it? Not. No, it wasn't Falling Leaves. What was the other one? Frozen Hearts. Got so much snow in my joints, it's really slowed me down. Is this what cold feels like? Not really. Alright, so we get to fight him. Let's see here. It's a healing tint shard.
Spill some ink. Aya! Blades sharp. Aya! Begins. Time to hit big. Let's dance. This will hurt. Blades sharpened. On me. Blades sharpened.
Okay, he just does foot stomps. Well, I got a good kick out of our duel. Let me know if you want to trade the real stuff. I do, I want to trade the real stuff. Greater defenseless. 15% to defenseless damage amplification. Okay, look at the stats on that too. Speed crit, that's good stuff. And then here's Garganon. While having at least one active sun charge, apply 1 burn stack per hit taken. That's lame. Counterattacks apply 1 burn per active sun charge. Base attack can consume 1 sun charge to apply 5 foretell. I don't know, this thing just doesn't seem very good. The scaling sucks too. Let's buy the stuff, shall we? Gotta catch them all. Now, am I gonna have enough? I think the answer is no, not quite. This jogger on the mountain ought to wake me up. I'm gonna go find some money. Alright, I just dueled him a couple of more times to get some more cash, so got everything purchased here. And now it's time to move on, now that I have no money again. Okay, it looks like... Oh, it's a stalactite. Looks like it's kind of like gold. Okay, it looks like these areas all kind of connect through here. That's where we came in at, I believe. Oh yeah, this is definitely like Frozen Hearts area. God, I hated that dungeon. Ooh, that's no good. I was there way too early, so it just took so long. Summoning a clone. I don't miss that. Suppose if you use multi-target attacks and take them both at the same time, then they wouldn't summon clones. That just seems like so much more work.
Useful.
Huh. It looks like some sort of resort. Oh, never mind. No, that's the Eiffel Tower again, it looks like. Okay. Back up through here.
Let's carve a path.
These guys. Yep, that's what I thought. I gotta switch weapons again.
Cut him down.
On guard. For good stuff.
Time to bleed.
He's just crushing these guys. Wrestling. New weapon. Let's take a look. 30% increased critical chance per ice stain. 5% of a gradient charge on critical hit. 20% increased fire damage risk. So it seems okay. The luck scaling is good. Crit chance per ice stain. And that's not really needed. I have full crit anyway. 5% of gradient charge on critical hit. I don't know. I don't really use those that much. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's probably not that great. Oh, not that great for me anyway. And the way I'm playing. Oh, let's change this weapon. We're gonna change, I'll, you know, take out like one group of enemies here and then I'll have to change back or something stupid. Sideswiped him. Well, these guys certainly go down a lot quicker than the, oh my god, you're kidding me.
Maximum damage.
Finesse and grace.
I'm really liking that skill. That is really cool. Ooh, same with that one. Okay, let's go across the way here. Anything up here, or is this just leading to nowhere? Leading to nowhere. Verso's piano again. Well, I don't know if that's Verso's piano, but there was a piano in the Frozen Hearts area too.
Well, that will help.
Color of Lumina. Oh, I guess none of the other expeditions have ever made it in here, so we're not going to see any logs, right? Sad. I guess we'll have to settle for more manor logs if there are any. Okay, it looks like that. Can't get through there. Guess we're talking to the little boy. Welcome to my train station. Where do you want to go? Where can you take us? From here, your next destination is Lumiere, my hometown. Stay here for now. Your train station? Yes, and my mom just got me a new train. And my mom bought you an entire train? Yes, she knows how much I love them. The boy turns back to admire his train. It is a nice train. Alright. Take us there. Down that way. More attributes. Alright. Ooh, Peerless Parry Light leveled up. Love it. Yeah.
Ready to strike.
I want to know how Verso got ahead of Mael in levels. She's like been ahead of him the entire game, and then I went and, you know, did a bunch of bosses and stuff solo with her. But yeah, this is kind of like the main street of Lumiere.
Nice.
Recoat. Just a trash can. Getting the sense that Verso is the little boy.
I don't understand.
Verso? You okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving. We're almost at the top.
Yeah, really getting the sense that he's the little boy now.
Useful.
I feel like a second playthrough is going to be very good. Let's go back this way.
Let's carve a path.
Alright, so this is where we came from, I think, right? Yeah. Wait a minute. Why are there dead expeditioners in here? I'm confused. Maybe we're not the only ones.
Useful.
Is this where we're supposed to go, or let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Well, there's definitely a path that leads over here. Well, if I was the main story, I feel like I would go that way. So let's go back. If I were the main story.
Cut him down.
Dang, look at the loot for that. So just dropping all the cash. Here we go. Oh, there's a log here. We're not the only ones. Oh, is this the expedition that set up all the hookshot things? Let's see.
Charlotte, 70. We finally installed the last set of grapple points, with only days to spare. And for the first time, I feel real hope. This is our gift, for all the expeditions to come. I am incredibly proud of our team. The interior of the Monolith is perhaps the harshest landscape we've encountered. The final set of grapple points were excruciatingly complex to place and required painstaking focus and skill. But we were bold. We were ambitious, and we refused to stop. There's no other group of people I'd rather be with, and it is an honor to die by their side. It is fitting that we greet our end together within the monolith that has loomed over us for so long. Though this Nevron has won the battle, the expeditions shall win the war. Tomorrow is here.
Called it. Well, 70s. Hats off to you. Should see my bandana. It goes off to you. All right. Well, now we know who set up all the... Okay, wait, so 69 was the handholds expedition and 70 was the grapple? I guess so. That makes the 70s first. Right, because they would have come here the year before the handhold guys. Hand cows. I was figuring there was going to be an item right there. Remember this area from the prologue. Well, what feels like this area. Looks like we can grapple across here. The drunk guy was up here. Alright, so I didn't actually realize it initially, but this battle here is a really good spot to farm Color of Lumina. It drops 5 Color of Lumina every time, and all you need to do is go back to the flag. There's that, well, we haven't seen it yet, but there's a flag coming up very, very soon. And basically you just rest at the flag, obviously, and then run back here, and then these enemies respawn. And you'll be able to get 5 Color of Lumina every time you do this battle. So, again, very, very good spot to farm the Color of Lumina.
Watch out, Mael. You're outmatched.
Time to hit big.
Breaking attack. Base attack can break. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. Immaculate. Speed and crit. I like it. Oh, new weapon too. Oh, look at the scaling on that. Good combo. Tremesso. Gain 1 rank on counterattack, 50% increased counterattack damage, and gain 2 AP on counterattack. That's really good. Increased counterattack damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't really need the counterattack damage though. Maybe once we break the damage cap. But yeah, I think Ultimate is still a bit better for right now. Well, that was a fun little jaunt over here. Oh, what's this? Look at this, almost missed that on the table. A lithium. So that element, and I don't think it was even this video. Probably was the second or the last one. I talked about that element, and what I didn't notice. I think that's the void element. Trebudim, Trebushim, Lithium. 50% chance to generate a dark or light stain when consuming stains. Deal 50% more damage with skills per active dark stain. 1 AP on consuming a light stain. And base attacks can consume 1 dark stain to deal 200% more damage. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. The scaling is kind of bad though. What's she using right now? The Betalin? Oh, this is the one that generates the random stains. Yeah, I kind of like that still. That seems cool though. I like the AP on generating stains. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is just gonna take us back over. Why is there two different... Oh, whatever. I guess this just ends up being kind of the same, huh? Yeah. Oh, is this where we came from? I feel like, yeah, this is where we came from. Okay. Yes, indeed.
Let's carve a path.
Anka. Focus.
Okay, let me see something here. Break attack. I think I'm gonna swap Lune back in soon. Just realized I haven't really been set up the way I like. Ideally having, you know, Lune start out and doing a fire attack so that everybody gets their extra 25% crit. Not that we've been struggling, you know, a whole lot here, but it would make more sense. Okay, well that would lead down to the harbor, so let's not do that yet. Let's go over here. We gotta be getting close, right?
Ready to strike.
Oops. Wow, shooting that thing in the head did do a little bit more damage, huh? Yep. Or at least sort of.
Good stuff.
What is this? Is there a mime back here? Oh man, that first mime, holy crap. That was a fun introduction to the game and learning the dodging early. That, the strange combo that it does, the 4-hit, man. Getting that down took a little while. Well, it looks like we've got everything here. Let me just... Yeah, right then down here. Like the random flowers by that lamppost. And there was nothing back here, if I remember right. Yeah. Alright. To the harbor. Harboring some dogs. Oh. Nothing to the side here. How about this one? Just being thorough. Just being thorough here. Right, flag here. Some more attributes to assign. Okay. Getting close. 78 already. Jeez. Love it. What was I gonna do here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap Lune back in. She's had she's had this first strike on almost the entire game. Let's grab what was it? Breaking attack? Yeah, let's do that. Where did that go? Am I blind? There it is, breaking attack. Swap. Alright, so I think I missed an item. Gonna have to check here. Let's fast travel. It should be... Let's check Tainted Battlefield. Let's see here. Gonna skip through most of this stuff here to get back to the spot is actually that next to that next to that merchant before hopping in the train.
The storm is coming.
Well, it's a good thing all this stuff dies so freaking easy. Otherwise I'd be very annoyed. I mean, I'm still annoyed. It could be worse. Recode. Got our 50th recode of the game. Bye, Gustav's arm. Okay, yeah, we're basically there already, so that's good. Oh, well, what's this flag? Tainted Hearts. Oh, did I just never touch this flag? I bet that's what happened. Because I couldn't teleport here. Or, fast travel. Okay, so... Oh, what the heck? He's back again? Interesting. I didn't realize he was gonna respawn. That's kinda cool. Oh yeah, it's right here.
Good stuff.
Well, I can't believe I missed that, but hey, at least it's kind of garbage. And at least I went back and got it. Let's actually just finish this out here. We'll go do a random encounter here. Yeah. Alright, let's see what this does. Man, I guess I do have to do breaking attack. What was the name of that? Enfeebling? Yeah, enfeebling attack. Base attack applies powerless for 1 turn. Okay, that's pretty lame. Maybe that would be good if you're like actually taking damage, but no good for me. Surprised that Gargant respawns. That's kind of unexpected, honestly. Just see something here real quick. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. Super annoyed that I missed that initially, but... I feel like there's one more item here. See something. It's not right here. Well. Alright, I roamed around here aimlessly, and I did find the other item that I passed up on, and it was right over here. Which I wouldn't care about, except it's a color of Lumina, so it's actually really good. Alright, anyways, back to the flag, and then we'll return to the harbor. And hopefully, no more backtracking. Fast travel. Tainted Lumiere. Oh, or is this? Or is I supposed to go to the Tainted Peak? I bet I was supposed to go to the peak. Yeah, because this is the beginning of the area. Let's check the peak. I feel like this should have been the Tainted Harbor. Okay, yeah, this is it though. Good stuff. Alright, so before we move on, I want to just go over the farming of the color of Lumina. So obviously, you just want to, once you get to this flag, you want to hit rest, and that'll respawn the enemies. I obviously did point out the other, or the battle that we can actually farm these from, but I do want to go over there and just show you, do this one more time. So we'll just run this route really quickly. Just zip by the statue there, and obviously run past the two enemies, and then we'll just run right in here between the wall and the statue, grapple over here, and initiate this fight right up at the top of the steps. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we got actually, no, these stains are okay. Fire and ice is actually fine. So we're going to use Stormcaller first turn. That is ideal. You really want to be able to do Stormcaller first turn. Really, the only thing that you can't have, or you can't see in terms of the stains for her, is a lightning stain. You cannot start with a lightning, otherwise you can't use Stormcaller. Anyways, let's use a light holder. 50k. Here's where the big damage comes from. Ooh, 112. That's good stuff. And then we've got enough here for the Elemental Genesis second turn. So good. Man, it was like 90k right there. Alright, Gradient attack.
You can't escape.
And we'll finish this off with another Gustav's Homage. She's such a beast with this ability. I mean, she's always been a beast the entire game, but I think she just passed up Verso basically for damage average. But yeah, there it is, the 5 color Illumina. I'm gonna run back here to the flag, and I'll actually just show you the setup here for this too. It's it's pretty basic stuff, but yeah, really good way to farm. Honestly, probably the best place to farm in the game as far as I know. Well, up to this point anyway. The cache is good. The 5 color of Lumina though, so good. You know, always need more, it seems. But alright, so I should say, so if you want to respawn them, obviously rest at the flag. For setup here, let me just say, one of the things that you want to do is have Lune in the party by herself, then add Verso and Mael. That'll put her on the left side. And basically the turn order is always left to right if you have initiated a first strike, right? It doesn't matter what everybody's speed is. I'll actually just show you that here. So Luna has actually got 2017 speed, whereas Verso has 2302, but she's still acting first in combat, and that's because on a first strike, again, you go from left to right. So that's kind of one thing that I guess I learned throughout the course of the game. Anyways, as far as setups here, Luna is the most complicated. She's got the Bedlam, and I'm really just using that because the on-turn start, if no stains, 2 random stains are generated. You don't need this though, or like if you didn't manage to get this, or you've got another weapon that you want to use a little bit more, that's fine. But the problem is then on your first turn, you need to do an elemental trick so that you can get all the stains that you need for your second turn. And that's fine, as long as you've got a good enough crit rate to pull that off, right? Because you need to crit on every strike of Elemental Trick in order for you to generate all the stains that you need. So yeah, keep that in mind. But I just go with the Bedlam. This one's level 20, 2,230 power. You don't need to, actually, you don't need it that high, though. You can go with a lower level version of this. But yeah, I guess keep that in mind. Also, and really, again, because of the level 20 ability there, we're not actually using that for this setup. Obviously, she's not consuming any stains until she gets to the Elemental Genesis, and at that point, it doesn't matter anymore because she's done. That's the last thing that we need her to do. But anyways, let's take a look at the... Oh, actually, here, as far as skills, Crippling Tsunami, Wildfire, I never use Ice Lance, so that's not needed. Elemental Trick is really situational, so again, if you end up starting with, like, you know, if you get really bad luck and get like doubles, right? Like you start with 2 ice stains or 2 fire stains, or 2 light or 2 earth stains, that's a problem, right? And then you need to use elemental trick if you want to use an elemental genesis for your second turn. But ideally, you start with a Stormcaller. But again, there are times though where you can't start with that. Like if you end up with a lightning stain first. I mean, really, anytime you start with a lightning stain, you can't use Stormcaller, because then you're going to have 2 lightning stains and you're not going to be able to use elemental genesis. So again, just keep that in mind. But that is your priority skill. Next up, it doesn't actually matter between Crippling Tsunami and Wildfire, just as long as you get the stains that you need in order to do a second turn elemental genesis. Lumina's, let's take a look here at what she's got. Auto Rush is nice. You want to make sure that Lune is getting 2 turns before any of the enemies get to act. So Auto Rush is really going to help you there. Burn Affinity and Critical Burn are not that needed, but if you do get stuck using a Wildfire first, again, just because of the combination of elemental stains that you start with, sometimes there are scenarios where you need to use Wildfire first. And okay, that's fine, right? Burn Affinity isn't going to do you any good, though, for that, right? Because it's not burning yet, and neither will Critical Burn. But it will help you out for your second turn when you actually go to use Elemental Genesis, right? So you'll get the extra crit rate, and you'll get the extra 25% damage, because obviously if you use Wildfire first, the enemies will be burning for her second turn. Confident Fighter, this is nice. I will say, though, just on the offset here, or at the outset, the higher your weapon damage are, the less likely it is that you need to use these damage-oriented Luminas, right? So I think she's probably been at that point for a long time where a lot of these are just not going to do me any good. But if you're really low leveled, or your weapon damage is really bad, and you need all the help you can get, Confident Fighter and these other damage-oriented Luminas will be very, very good for you. Here's the critical stuff, though. Energizing Start 1, 2, and 3. She needs all of these, and she needs Energizing Turn. So first of all, she needs the Energizing abilities here to get enough AP for her first turn so that she's able to use, like Stormcaller and that sort of thing. But she also needs the Energizing Turn so that when she does get to the second turn, she's got enough AP to use Elemental Genesis. Now, there's actually you'll get a little bit extra, or you'll have extra, if you do Wildfire your first turn, and then you've got, I think it's like Energizing Burn or something like that, where it's, I guess I don't have that equipped anymore. Probably because I didn't need it, but where is that at? Well, whatever. It's not important. Yeah, it's Energizing Burn, though. 1 AP on applying burn, that's okay, but you don't need this. What you need, though, is the Energizing Start 1, 2, 3, and then Energizing Turn. And that'll get you all the AP that you need to not only do your first turn correctly, but also to get to Elemental Genesis on your second turn. First Offensive isn't needed, but it's nice, right? A little bit of extra damage on your first turn. Glass Cannon, same deal here. This is only needed if your weapon damage isn't high enough, as well as Immaculate. Again, all of these like damage related Luminas are optional, but nice if you're either low level or your weapon damage is bad. In Medias Res is great, again, especially if you're early on, you're low level, your weapon damage is bad, you're not able to take this stuff down before it acts. It's just a great way to defend yourself. Probably the best defensive Lumina in the game, in my opinion. 3 shields, at the beginning there to let you absorb some hits and still not take any damage. The random defense and survivor, those are just Pictos. I'm using those for the stats. And then teamwork here, again, of course, this is just another little bit of a damage increase. This is probably the least important one, right? Only a 10% increase. But anyways, I've got 135 Lumina points spent right now. But again, I went over those ones where you can kind of get away with some of the, not using some of those. You probably only need right around 100 or 105 for the more critical stuff. Anyways, let's take a look at her Pictos. So I've got the Greater Rush, Random Defense, and Survivor equipped. That's just for the stats, obviously. So the although the Greater Rush actually is useful, right? That is actually doing me a little bit of good though as well. I'm getting a ton of crit there. You can see out of Random Defense, and then the extra 12 and 12 gets me all the way up to 99% crit rate. That's really only if I'm forced to use an elemental trick. That's super rare. It's very, very rare that you actually have to use an elemental trick to kind of deal with bad stands at the start of battle. So I can actually count on one hand how many times I've actually had to use that. So you don't really need that. You know, that's definitely not critical. Also, another way to kind of deal with not getting the correct stands at the beginning of battle is to just die, right? Restart the battle, and then, you know, get essentially a re-roll of random stands, and hopefully you get something better that you need. Verso is set up essentially the same way in terms of his luminas. He's got a bunch of extra stuff on, though, that he doesn't need. But Mael is a little bit different. So, for one thing, she's got the Energizing Gradient Pictos. This is actually really nice. Now, if you have this on somebody else or whatever, then you need to make sure that she actually has the Energizing Gradient Lumina equipped, right? Because that's actually critical to what she's doing. She's got a bunch of stuff that she doesn't need, but yeah, she's got Energizing Start 1, 2, and 3. So again, similar to the other two characters, and then the Energizing Turn, but then she also has the additional Energizing Gradient. This is absolutely needed, and that's because on her first turn she uses Gustav's Homage. That's just incredibly expensive, you know, like I think that's 8 AP to use. And then her second turn that she comes around, she uses the gradient attack, right? And she gets the one extra gradient, the one extra AP for using that. And then she can use Gustav's Homage again immediately after that. I should have said so for Verso. It doesn't really matter that much what weapon he's equipped. You just need something strong, right? He's really only acting once, maybe twice, and only using Light Holder. So he's just not really doing that much, at least for me. But she's got the Clearum. I really like this weapon. The 20% increased lightning damage is huge. And then on top of that, the critical hits with skills give the 2 AP. That is absolutely needed as well for this to work out, right? To do that specific combo of Homage, then Gradient, and then Homage immediately after. She just needs all that AP generation, for one thing, from the start of the battle, but also from her skills, for her Pictos and the weapon ability, in order to pull that all off. So that's critical to what we're doing. But other than that, that is it. Everything else is the same between the characters. Again, her only difference is the Energizing Gradient, and then of course everybody's weapons are slightly different. But also, Gustav's Homage is the only skill that she actually uses. Verso only uses Light Holder. I could probably do like an Endbringer instead, but I'd need to have one more starting AP, which I didn't bother with. And then again, Lune, though, is just so much more complicated. She needs Crippling Tsunami, she needs Wildfire, Elemental Genesis, and Stormcaller. And then you've got the backup Elemental Trick just in case those stands aren't set up, or you don't start with the correct stands. But that is it for farming here. Really love it. Spent a lot of time already doing that, but very, very good way to get those Color of Lumina. And again, those battles go really, really quickly. So that is that. Okay, so just basically got done farming here. I farmed a ton of Color of Lumina. Gonna upgrade my attributes here really quickly. Looks like CL's got a couple. I'm actually gonna go back to the continent right now and go to the camp. I noticed that there's another option here to write in Gustav's journal. I don't know that it is needed, or like that we need to do it right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just because you know, Mael got that ability after the last journal entry. So let's do that right in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how they can now enter the Monolith and they should finally understand everything. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. It looks actually like I could have done this a little bit earlier. Probably after the scene where she breaks the barrier with the barrier breaker. That's my guess anyway. But yeah, also not getting, it looks like there's no reward for that, so that's fine. Actually, let me go back here into the camp again. I just realized I didn't actually spend my color of luminas. I farmed up a ton of these. I actually made one other trip back to the camp already to spend some of them so that I could farm a little bit more efficiently. But let's take a look here. Let's upgrade expedition resources. Also, I've got a healing tint that I've had for a little while that I just haven't used because I don't use these healing items anyway. But you can see here I've got a ton invested already. I'm gonna go up to 300 on a couple of these characters. Probably my main ones, Lune, Mael, and Verso. And then we'll kind of continue on. I'll be honest, though, this did take quite a while. I mean, not that long, but the fights are only about a minute, which is nice. And, you know, running between the flag is probably another minute, minute and a half. So the process actually does go pretty quick. Oh, Verso's going to be short, sad. Well, the ladies are going to be showing him up here for Color of Lumina, but that's all right. We got close. All right, let's get out of here and head back to the Monolith. I'll actually probably assign some more Luminas off screen. I don't want to muck around with that right now. One annoying thing though about getting back to the end of the Monolith is the first flag actually doesn't let you go all the way there. Don't really know why that's the case, but yeah, it's a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. So here, oops. You see, there's no fast travel entrance, or for no fast travel option here. I don't know why they did that. It's really annoying. But anyways, let's run down and we'll get back to it. And by get back to it, I mean probably just fight the final boss of the joint. But yeah, also, you know, kind of a long run. Come on, guys. You're killing me here. There we go. Mael back in the lead. Everything is right in the world. I do wish to enter the Monolith. Thank you for asking. Alright, let's grab this first flag and teleport or fast travel all the way to the end. Which, thank God, at least we can do that, right? Running all the way through the Monolith again would not be fun. Alright, we're going to go to the Tower Peak.
taking her down.
She's not the only one who grieves. The pain of losing you, she made me inherit it. Punishment, perhaps, for not being there when it mattered. I refuse to lose my son.
That son was a stranger.
But you're not. You're not.
You lost me years ago, and I lost you.
So you leave us no choice. Tell me, how are you different from her in doing this?
I'm tired.
So trust me. We are your family.
Family is complicated.
If saving you means losing you, then so be it.
We only need to incapacitate him.
We'll find a way to kill him.
Your sister deserves more. So little for us.
Let's come apart.
Now is our chance. Thunder! Strike swift! Let's spill some ink. Let's spill some ink.
Let's carve a path. Here we go.
Alright, so here's the Renoir fight one more time. I did this with Mael Sola. Didn't actually get to see all of his attacks just because even her alone is, is kind of decimating him. But basically he has the same abilities from his second phase in the manor. Aside from he doesn't do like masks in this one. But yeah, he does his ranged attack. He has his melee combo. He's got the chroma, like the little blasts, and then he also does the big chroma ball in the sky, as well as the jump counter that you have to do. That one's super easy. And then basically, when you drop him below 50%, that starts the second phase here, where it says something is coming.
Your sister.
Yeah, your sister does deserve more. The lion heals him and then gives him the enrage buff, right? So then he gets to attack twice in a row. Not too big of a deal though. The lion's attacks are actually very, very easy to parry. It has a 3-strike combo. I don't think I saw. No, I'm sorry. I think I saw the 3-strike, and then it's got 3 like energy ball things that it launches at you as well. I don't think I saw that one. And then it's got the one where it charges. So here's the claws. Again, 3 very, very easy. Probably actually it's probably that's its easiest. The second one is just pretty quick, so you gotta, once you get the timing down though, again, super easy. The 3 energy ball things, I always wait to parry until its feet hit the ground. That's kind of the timing for it. And then there's one where he charges the expedition. That one's a little tricky too. The first hit is pretty quick. But that's pretty easy, and then it does a jump at you, and then you just do a jump charge, or a jump counter, which is again very, very. Here it comes, yeah. Oh, sorry, this is the tail. I forgot about the tail attack. That's really easy too. That's the gradient counter. Yeah, I forgot about that one actually. So I guess technically the lion has 4 different attacks, and then Renoir will just do the same things that he's been doing for the first phase during the second phase as well. But yeah, the lion really doesn't make things really much difficult at all. Again, I think the toughest was the 3 of the energy like blast that it does on you. So, which of course, unfortunately, I didn't have him do that in this encounter. So that was a little bit lame. But yeah, here's the vanish again. This one's super easy. Parry the first one right before he connects. Use your gradient counter there. I'm trying to think what his toughest. His melee combo might be his most difficult to counter, actually. Yeah, there's the one where it charges the expedition, right? So it's just a quick parry off the start and then a jump counter at the end. Super, super easy to counter that one. But that's it.
It's not her. It's your sister, your mother, me. We are your family. He would condemn us all to die. For what? Who do you really save with your sacrifice?
Your sister and your mother?
You're too drunk on your own illusions to understand.
Then let us celebrate the second destruction of the Descendre family. At long last, we meet. you have left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your wife back. It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other. I love them too.
We did it, Gustav.
Hey. How did you do that?
Not sure. The curator felt it.
Can you do it again?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can.
What did Renoir mean? The things he said to the curator.
I'm not sure.
She's through there.
Yeah. Behind this door is the future of Lumiere. What every expedition has worked towards. I have trust in us.
Okay, so this this Pictos looks ridiculous. What did it say? Revive once in battle? Yeah, right. Revive with 100% health once per battle. That's insane. Yikes. Wow, that's expensive though. 40? Yeah, 40 luminous. Alright.
We're outside.
She's there. I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible. Once we go up, there's no turning back.
paintress.
She looks like the curator.
Renoir. He mentioned the curator's wife. She's the paintress.
You've come back.
Alors tranchons la trame, découvre la
But the fire. Are you really here? Or is he?
Je t'en prie, fuis ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse.
Oh, is he playing tricks again? Alicia,
Alicia.
your face.
My face? What about my face? Are you going to burn it again?
Alicia's your daughter.
And I'll remind you of her. The daughter you lost.
Come along. Let's go home.
Yes. You need to go home.
This is another trick. She's not Alicia. You are not my first hope.
No. Verso's dead.
No. No. You are his creations, not mine. You will not take this canvas from me.
This is what we created the expeditions for.
Tomorrow comes.
You're outmatched.
How cruel of your father to use you like this.
On me!
Careful now.
En garde! Look at stuff.
Look what I found. Oh, sorry. All aboard!
Let's go.
Luna,
Renoir
careful.
can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way.
You can't escape. Finesse and grace.
Cut him down.
Blades sharp. Is it over?
No, we're not done yet. Luna, careful. Ready to strike.
A storm is coming.
Finesse and grace. You can't escape.
rest now. Things will be better soon.
It's over. The number. She's gone. She's gone.
It's done. You're free. You are all free.
Is this real?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Gustav's watching over us. Hey, come. Wanna plant it?
Though presumably, there'll be no one coming after, right? It's symbolic.
Let's go home.
Yeah. still feel immortal?
No less than yesterday.
Shall we test it out?
I appreciate the offer.
Monoko, you've been extra quiet since we got to the Monolith.
Have I?
What now? We go back to Lumiere and life goes on?
Yeah. Decades and decades in front of us. Guess this is how it feels to be immortal. What do we do now with all this time?
The expedition might be over. But we're not done yet. There are so many questions left to answer.
Lumiere red.
Brother, I tire of the conflicts and deceptions that plague our family and theirs. So, I entrust you with this letter. Whether you give it to her is up to you. I'm at peace with what's to come. When the time comes, I hope you will be too. Maya, it's a strange feeling watching you with my brother, laughing and smiling, without the scars or the memories that afflict me. Alicia, as she was meant to be, Not this painted version that I am. My family, a facsimile of yours. And this world, a mirror, painted by your mother, the paintress, to stave off her grief. Seeing your expedition through would plunge us all into the abyss. For in ridding the world of the paintress, you'd lose the sole force standing against the one who would erase us, the one who invokes the flowers of the Gamash. An act of love, for he does love her. Your father. On her monolith, she paints a warning for us all, of the few she can save as her power wanes. We all wish for our families to thrive. Your family, however, believes only one can survive. But perhaps you'll find another way. You who have lived amongst us, perhaps you differ from your father and your sister, as I differ from mine. Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death. What will you paint?
You're okay.
Wow. All right. Well, that is going to be it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.